I'm going to show you how I made these miniature boards that I'm going to be using in my 1/12 scale model of a Sears Kit House. I'll need a lot of these mini boards for my project, and I'm going to show you how I made them quickly and easily. You can check out the link in the description or the link at the end of this video to see the project I'm working on. First, measure the lumber to length. I allow an extra 1/2 inch. I use a circular saw to cut the lumber. I will do the final cuts using the miter guide on my bandsaw, so I make sure I get the wood true and square. This is really important when building miniatures. Remember, 1 inch equals 1 foot, so even if I'm a fraction of an inch out, that's equivalent to being several inches out if this were a life-size house. The wood takes up a large part of the bandsaw table, and the miter guide hangs off the edge of the table. Make sure you hold the wood tight against the miter guide to ensure a perfect 90-degree cut. I set up a block of wood to be used as my ripping fence secured by 2 C-clamps. Check to make sure that the piece of wood is a perfect 90 degrees to the bandsaw blade to ensure an accurate cut. Test the distance between the ripping fence and the bandsaw with a pre-cut piece of wood, with the bandsaw turned off of course, to make sure it doesn't jam up when you are actually cutting the boards. Hold the wood firmly against the ripping fence, but don't press too hard or you could inadvertently loosen or move the board that you're using as your ripping fence, and your wood will not cut straight. Not holding the wood against the ripping fence securely will also cause your wood not to cut straight, so it takes a little bit of skill. Remember, with a smaller home bandsaw, the table is plastic, and you need to be very careful when using C-clamps so you don't damage the bandsaw table when tightening these clamps. Remember when cutting the wood to make sure you push it completely past the bandsaw blade. Carefully remove the piece of wood against the fence by pulling it straight out of the end so you don't accidentally get it caught in the blade and cause a kickback, because this could cause injury. And there you have it. I have my miniature lumber cut and I'm ready to start assembling the walls of my 1/12 scale miniature model of a Sears Kit House. Check out this video to see the progress I'm making on the walls of the house. We'll see you in the next video.